up, everybody? Welcome back to I Got You Pegged. It's your boy, the timeline. Oh man, I forgot my name. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh God.
You forgot your
That's because we
name.
stressed you
I
out
forgot my
before you started
name.
doing
I
it.
But at
forgot
least you
it.
still cute.
You
And
are
that is all
cute.
that really fucking matters. Thank you.
Them
Thank you
cheekbones.
so much. Thank you very
Look at
much.
that smile.
It's your boy Dez, back in your ears, sometimes in your face, especially if you're a Peggy. And let me tell you, you need to go and be a Patreon member because I just put a whole bunch of my motherfucking life out there, just to let you know.
And I'm
It's
so
your
proud
boy
of you,
Dez,
friend.
and we're back. And I'm here with what's her name right here in front of all of these beautiful pictures. I see a nice little certificate. Look at it. Come
Okay,
on,
we don't
come
have to
on.
do this every time.
Come on,
Everyone
Vanna Black.
knows
Yes,
I paid
yes.
$500,000 for a doctorate. It is what it is. My name
That
is Leela.
Little certificate.
Right.
All right,
My
okay.
name is Leela. I'm married to this one. That is one of my best friends, and he's getting on my fucking nerves. And this one over here.
Don't make me take it off the wall and put it on the camera. now.
Please don't, because I didn't incinerate when I put it in here, and it's been my secret shame for the last 7 years. Don't show
So what's your name is?
So what is your
Leela
name?
Ethel Ellis Nelson, the degree of Doctor of Psychology, Clinical Psychology,
That ain't your
with
name.
all the rights, privileges, and honors thereto pertaining. And then it cut off because I bought the wrong frame, so I can't read the rest.
Oh,
I will not be judged.
you ain't serious about this little certificate.
I do not care at all.
Okay, because that's exactly
I
how
don't
she
even
shit,
do
like a
therapy
little
no more.
certificate.
I don't do therapy. I don't be
He
diagnosing or
said,
none of
I
that
ain't
shit.
gonna be paying for it. It ain't centered, and it's in the wrong frame. You ain't serious.
You know, actually, I think that was supposed to be for my master's degree. Back over the
Oh,
Ooh,
Lord.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
because I'm
what
like,
this was
yeah, that
for.
does look, yes.
Wow.
There are 3
we
different
solved the
sizes.
big mystery of the world.
You got all 3, and you don't even...
Well,
Brother,
my
there, please
bachelor's
introduce
degree
yourself.
is over here. My bachelor's is super tiny. Anyway,
Brother Bear,
Will,
yourself.
introduce yourself. Shit.
Will, the producer / gatherer of these individuals in this menagerie.
You don't have to gather me. I've been gathered.
Oh, I always gotta gather you.
No.
I gotta gather y'all together.
You
And
gathered me, but you ain't gave me no dick in a week. You should really talk about that.
Cause
Hey,
I being sick.
that's a party foul, Will.
I being sick.
He thinks a sinus infection is supposed to like.
Oh
stop
no,
his
sinus
shine or
infection ain't
something.
sick for real. Take
No,
some
I'm
Exactly.
sick for real. You
He
want
got
me?
an inhaler and a breathing mask. Put that shit on
You
and do
want
what
me
you gotta
hunching
do.
over you?
That ain't
If
Not-
not,
Pouring
if-
down sweat.
Maybe it's cosplay. Maybe you trying to be Bane.
I
don't know
knew,
what you trying to
you was
do.
going to go with the Darth Vader. I knew you was going to hit it with a Darth Vader.
CPAP and it don't slow down. Nothing.
See?
Take it off.
Be the
That's
change
okay.
you want to see in the world.
The change I want to see.
This
doesn't involve a
amazing,
CPAP
this
or
amazing,
inhaler. Okay.
this amazing.
See, the person who has
voice.
supported me the most, the golden goddess over here, because these fuckers don't care about me at all.
Okay.
Introduce yourself, man.
I was about to introduce her.
Oh, you can
Thank
introduce
you.
her, but you can't introduce
Yes.
me, your friend of 17 years.
Kiss my entire ass, bending over, blowing farts. Do you understand me? That fourth
Wow,
piece
I
that
didn't know you were
are
into
here.
that. No kink shaming, but you are putting your feet all on the internet lately for free. So I guess we're into everything.
That's
now.
something else we can talk about later. That fourth amazing voice that you all have heard, and again, if you're Peggy, that fourth face that you're seeing gracing the screen is none other than. Oh wait, really? Did I really do that? Farren Moore. Okay. Host of Farren
Welcome
Moore.
to the potty.
Host of More to the Story podcast, style enthusiast, a different kind of wife, and not your mama's mama. Welcome to I Got You Pegged. How you doing, Farren?
I am good. Y'all are, we having all the fun already.
All of it, for no reason. For no reason.
I love chaos. This is
That's
You're
definitely
in
what
the right
this
place.
is.
Right.
You are in
That
the
is
right
definitely
place.
what we are.
Definitely what this is.
So, Farren, welcome to I Got You Pegged. Tell us about yourself. What brings you on over here? We thank you for coming.
I mean, you had said, hey, you want to come over here? And I was like, Yeah, why not? I mean, let's get into it. What we gonna talk about? I'm an open book.
Well, boom. If we want to go, we're gonna get into it because our pre-show was quite lengthy. We gonna go right into tell us all about fans toy chest and give us the update. Let's talk about toys.
Oh my God. Okay, so I'm in the process now because I swear I'm like part Virgo a little bit because I get like very into detail and I get very picky and anal about things. So I have recorded like six, like I rented a space, I set up all my things, and I have recorded like six toy reviews and three unboxings. And now I'm going back and editing and I'm like, I'm gonna redo this one because I want to add this. And I'm gonna redo this one. I'm like, Farren, this shit is never gonna get out. But back to the toy chest. It is plentiful. What do you want to know about the things I use for the boys?
Yes.
Things I use for
I want to know the favorites and
that's for me.
the honorable mentions, and you can get that back to the lords. All of them.
Yo, I have my toys are like it broken down into, okay, this is just for me, this is what I use on her, this is what I use on him, this is what I can hand off to somebody safely for them to use. Like, it's a whole thing. I have the bondage things, I have costume things. I have literally so many things.
What? So
wait a minute, we can get custom things.
I know, right? I'm like, I want to know what it
Tell
looks
us
like.
more about the custom things.
We got one custom thing, but
No,
big old Jimmy Jam.
Okay, no.
I am
That's not for me.
Jimmy. Wait, run it back. What?
Big old.
No, it's like 15 inches, and it's got like a 4-inch circumference, and my body don't do. I may be chunky, but my body can't fit that nowhere in any of these orifices.
What you mean? Don't sell yourself short.
I am short in stature, but big in personality. And either way, it don't fit nowhere on this body. And I've accepted I am who I am.
Yeah.
I don't need all that to get to where I gotta go. But back to your customs, because I need to know.
No, I won't even
West
say
Coast custom style.
I have like very specific, like, this is what this is used for, and so this is stored here. Like, I have outgrown so many spaces because I keep adding to.
Love it.
I'm not mad at it at all.
Love
I'm
it.
trying to be like you when I get my shit together.
It started off like,
Listen.
no lie, one of them little butter cookie tins. I had like some dice
butter
and a little
cookie tin.
bullet, and the shit has exploded. And now
Next to the needle and thread and 2 old Lorna Doones.
right. And now my drawer, I had one nightstand drawer. Now both my nightstand drawers are full of toys, and I have a big plastic thing under my bed that has stuff.
I support you.
It's a lot. It's a lot. So what you want to talk about toys? Like, I don't even know where to
Okay. So do you have the violet wand as one of your toys?
Violet wand.
We'll go get it. It's upstairs in my room.
So
So I'm very serious.
It's too much electrical equipment now around here for me to get it.
Oh yeah, it might short circuit
Yeah.
out all of our shit. So it's these. You ever seen like those glass things that they do at the science center, and you touch your hands to it, and it's got the electrodes popping out of it? So they got that for your pussy. And what you do is you have the little wand thing. You can put it anywhere on your body. They almost electrocuted Dez's nipple off at one of the play parties we went to.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, get the violet wand.
Peg,
They got
Yo.
stuff you
How
can
you doing,
insert.
How you doing?
Stuff that you can put all over your body. They got the little tingle things. All of it.
I do want that because we went to Tahir and I went to a play party, and he ended up part of the demonstration, and so they used it on him.
Yes.
Then they had me. They had me walk up and hold it and use it on him as well. And I was like, okay, so how am I gonna get one of these? Because I've seen like the hair care chicks use it to stimulate and stuff. But I'm like, oh, we can take this to the bedroom? Okay.
So how about this? Send us your P.O. box and we'll gift it. And you tell us how it go.
Okay. Girl,
you're so sweet.
no, that's
Send us the P.O. I did message you the grits and the catfish. So just respond with the P.O. box. Don't make that face at me, Farren. Don't do that. We're developing our relationship, and I don't need it to start like this because I care about you. I
I just
support Black women
I
like
just need
Dez.
I just need you to know something real quick.
Please don't say that because then it's gonna become a rumor. Don't do that. Do
Fine.
not do that. Please don't do that.
I just need you to know real quick. I hate food pics. And so I kind of hate you a little bit, and I haven't even looked at this picture.
It's all right. It's okay. Like I said, we are just gonna have to continue to work on it. But I know the violet wine will be one of those things that brings us together, and that's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I've accepted us for who we are right now. That's
So
okay.
my latest love though has been the I actually have to say because I was intimidated by it when I first got it, but the Hitachi
Mm.
one, the magic wand, that really big
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
force,
that's my boo right there.
the ones that
Oh,
they
Yes,
use to
because
like
it was mine.
orgasm shit in the video,
Yes.
porn and stuff, that big thing. I was like, this is too much. It's loud. It's cumbersome. Like, I can't get into this. And then one day I was like, you know what? Mama needs to
Yeah.
break out the artillery today.
Mm-hmm.
And so I
Go on and plug it into the wall.
it now
Make you a little space.
it now is literally just
Get that leg up.
out of my bed.
You gotta make room.
It's right there. Like just right there handy. It ain't
Mm-hmm.
drawer or nothing. It's just right there.
Because you ain't gotta do much. You just gotta position it the way you want it. Click that little thing. Do you want it on 1, 2, 3, or 4? And you good to go.
Yep.
You good to go.
Yep.
Okay, so question. So when it comes to your favorite types of toys that you use by yourself, what is your brand of toy that you like to use besides the Hitachi, and then one with your partner? What are those that you go for?
Okay, so by myself, I just like mostly vibrating toys, clitoral stimulators.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not too much into the pin dildos. I
Yeah.
don't. It doesn't do anything for me doing that
Mm-hmm.
myself.
Mm.
So yeah, I lean towards the vibrators. Now for as far as toys with partners.
Mm.
Okay, so I have a couple of strapless straps.
Mm.
More than a couple. I have a couple of vibrating strapless straps that I
Okay.
use specifically with women. And those I love because I can it this one, it inflates the part that goes inside of me, inflates to fit better. So
Oh,
Okay. I need the brand because the strapless ones I
Yeah, what
have,
is
they be
that?
don't do.
yeah.
It's I need the brand because
Got
clearly what I have does not do
got
anything.
you. Cause the first one, this other one that I have, the first one I bought, it didn't inflate and it kept falling out. And I'm like, I don't want to have to put on a bottom
That's the issue. Yeah.
with this. And so I'm like using one hand to hold it in place. I was like, this is not giving. So I went back and I found this one. And this one, I mean, once mama gets going, ain't shit staying up there. But
right.
I do get longer
Mhm.
playtime. I do get to
Gotcha.
go longer with that one because it inflates. Um. So now with male partners, that depends on what they into.
Mm-hmm.
What's
Cause
a
I've
toy that you use on him
a toy that I've used on him.
that you use
Oh,
on a male partner?
so I have used I forgot about this, a vibrating prostate massager while getting
Oh.
ahead.
Mm.
I've put that in place and let that do the vibrating for him
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
while giving head, and it was he sounded off.
Now, how deep that thing go?
It doesn't.
Did it go deep?
I wish I had brought it in here because I don't care. I'll put it up in front of the camera.
It's
But
the way Will just
it
That
asked.
works.
Yeah.
As long as it ain't deep, I might
No,
have to look
it's
into
not.
that.
It's not. I mean, it's just to massage the prostate, so it don't need to go that deep.
Oh,
Right.
high five, friend.
It's like
Not high
right
five.
past the booty hole.
See, it's just a booty hole. Just put it right.
You just
Hey,
I'm
pop
gonna
it
have to
right
get the
in.
brand of
That
that
I
one.
don't know. That might be too deep for Will.
No, I feel like he can handle it.
And the one that I have is actually
mm,
smaller than that, but yeah,
Oh, it
See?
is. Okay.
yeah.
yeah,
But I'm
I say
like, this
that's a
almost
little,
looks like one of
little
the
too much.
because this looks like one of the ones that I haven't tried yet. But
Yeah, that so that I have used that I like because the sir gets vocal with that one.
Mm-hmm.
It's
oh,
That's
sound off.
my flower is delicate. I have
I'm
a
like,
delicate flower. I
I
can't
didn't know
do
your
all that.
voice could get that high.
Yep.
A whole new octave.
Yes, sound off. Love it.
So, which toys do you just like? You know what? We tried it once. Honestly, it could collect dust underneath the bed for all I care.
mm.
The rose.
Really? It didn't do
And
nothing
it's
for you.
because I had the womanizer first. And the
And
womanizer,
see, that's what I've been trying to get a hold of. That ever since you said that on that live,
I don't know what the
I've been trying to
womanizer
get a
is.
hold of one, but they hard to
the
get a hold
womanizer,
of.
I like the way it fits in the hand better. I like the way it cleans better.
Okay.
And the womanizer, they have a collab with Bedroom Candy. And it's this one that it has like does it thrust or vibrate? So it has a dildo part. That I was like, am I gonna like this with it? So part of it suctions and sucks the clit, and then part goes into you and it vibrates, and you can work them independently. And they
Mm-hmm.
activate with touch. So once it's on, it doesn't just sit there and vibrate until it comes in contact with your body. That.
Gotcha.
That
So
looks
it
Okay.
looks
fun.
real industrial like, but when I tell you I was by myself and I literally screamed, and I was like, a toy
Oh.
has never made me scream.
Mm.
And I screamed.
Okay. I will try to get a hold of it. Something you said you can't find it
It's
though.
No,
bedroom
I can't
Bedroom
find like the
candy.
for real womanizer.
really
Like
no
there's a
go
bunch
So
of
maybe go to the
Well,
rated
I'm going on the
try to
bedroom
get the
candy
bedroom
website real
candy
quick.
one. Yeah.
yeah
I'm looking on
rated
here.
okay.
Intimate has the original womanizer. Actually, that's where I got it from. They have the original one. It comes with two different tips so that you can clean them and switch them out or whatever. The bedroom candy one, they come with different size ones. So if you want like a tighter suction, or if you have a bigger clitoris, you can use a different size one for that. So the heads of that
Come
one.
on, candy
It's pretty.
bars. We love it.
Oh, here we go right here. $200.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
It
ain't cheap.
ain't.
The real ones ain't cheap.
oh my god.
They That's another reason why the rose really sold, because it was like that was a $40 grab. But the way those petals
Right.
are, I'm like, is this sanitary? I feel like I should wrap it in saran wrap before I use it, because it got all these little nooks and stuff, and I'm like, this don't
It
feel.
do.
And I don't like toys that take a whole lot of work to clean up, and I
Work to
got to get
clean.
a Q-tip and get in crevices, man.
And that's how it be.
With
You
the
gotta spray the stuff, and then I let it sit for a little bit, and get in there with the little thing. And see all
yeah,
that.
so I'm
Oh,
like,
is this a tax write-off?
that's a lot.
Can I?
I
I'm gonna
mean,
ask
I was
Keisha.
about
I'm
to
gonna ask
say.
my accountant.
Research and development for the podcast, yes.
It is R&D. I'm gonna ask Keisha. I'm gonna get it, but I'm gonna still ask Keisha. Like, can I at least write 50% of this shit off? 'Cause
Mike.
I was
damn, my
about to
good
say, we
bitch.
need to. Okay.
Yes, but
Lord have mercy.
that
Hmm.
one. Yeah,
And
that's the one
what's
that you could do without the rose. What'd you say?
Okay.
so what would be a toy that you like a partner to use on you?
Ooh. Um. Actually, you know what? I have found over the past year that I am into. I always knew that I liked sex bruises. Like that.
Okay.
Just that. your leg pressed against the footboard or the side of the bed, and you're like, yeah, I was willing, like I was cognizant of that pain, but it kind of fed into the experience for me. And then now I got like this purple mark on my leg from that, and it's like sex bruise. So I'm into shit like that. But also, in addition to that, I have learned that I like being bit, like bruising, bit to the point of bruising. So yeah, because I always knew like, oh, I like hickeys and stuff like that. Like I don't need them all over my neck, but you know, different parts of my body, let's get it. But now it's like, oh, those are teeth marks, and they've been there a week. That's how hard I was bit.
Okay.
A borderline cannibal. All right.
Yeah, I guess so primal, and so
primal.
Said, devour me.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know that ain't really a toy, but I be like, yo, you want to hurt me? And it's like, give me your back, and it's present, and I have actual teeth marks on my back right now. Yeah.
See, I love that.
Hey.
I'm like,
I do. You know, you got to celebrate your kinks. You got to lean into the shit.
Like,
if you know it feels good, you know it works for you. Listen, what's the rule? Safe, sane, consensual. You got to live your life. Right. You got to live your life, okay? Because it'd be boring as hell if you was just, missionary and that ain't going to do nothing for nobody on this damn podcast right now. We'd be mad as hell if we were relegated to that life.
Who are, like, that's their jam. I'm fascinated by them. Because I
need to understand.
Like,
I feel like even those people,
like, you don't want to choke them a little bit while you in missionary or nothing. Like, choke me. You got to put your whole hand. You see these big ass hands? Put this big ass hand around my throat where it belongs. Like, please get it together. See, you want your sex bruises. I need to be able to be like, ooh, I almost died. And that was cute. Let's do that again type shit. Yeah. Like, I love that. That works for me.
Now, people, please be certified in CPR and know what somebody looks like.
Are you certified in CPR?
Yeah.
Let me see your little certificate.
I don't have the certificate. No.
When
I was a security guard, I had to be certified.
True story.
When I was a security guard, I had to be certified.
True story. Managers of hotels do have to. True story.
Really?
Lord. Y'all be walking into some crazy stuff, though, don't y'all?
We're not doing that here. Not
doing
that at all.
Tell us.
I am not.
Tell us. That'll be on another Patreon, y'all. Des is gonna tell us some crazy shit from hotels of yesteryear. Will used to be security
I'm writing
at
a book.
hotels, so we'll do compare notes.
You know I'm writing my book, my hospitality book. So yeah, but also I'm not bringing that to here. So, anyways.
Oh God! All right, well, tell me in the group chat. Shit.
For Will though, do you choke and like ask questions, and like she can't even respond because she can't breathe?
Sometimes.
When she wants the choke, I know what type of choking she means. She don't mean nothing light. Nothing light.
I want my carotid artery to be like, bitch, we are not okay. I need this to end. Like, I want my carotid to be so mad at me by the time we finish. Des, don't make that face. You've met me.
I know, and I'm just like, I'm scared of that. I am scared of doing something like so. Like whenever people are like, "Oh, choke," I'm like, I only give so much. Like I need to know that there is still good airflow. I have to, or else I'm just like,
no. I will squeeze his hand. What you say, Farren?
So I'm not tapping out. So even when I should say something, I won't. And so I'm learning how to actually speak up because I'm being stupid. But early on, my first experiences with Dom, and I was like, we were doing breath play. My throat was like sore. It hurt to swallow and it hurt to touch for like 2 weeks. All because I didn't speak up and say like, yo, this hurts. And I did not tell them afterwards that I was still in pain. And so I'm still getting choked on top of this pain I already had. And so I was like, okay, I need to stop being me right now.
See, your pain kink and your choking kink was in competition with each other, and
Exactly.
you almost died. Look at you. That was about to be a weird conversation.
Out, I ain't no
That's
Like,
what
I
I'm
don't
scared
know.
of.
Like, what?
out,
That is what I'm scared of.
and I
You just don't want to have to explain to a mortician what went down. Like, listen, first of all, it was consensual.
I am
up
a
until
black
it
man in
wasn't. All right?
America. Okay, the hell.
I want him to have to explain to my mama and my daddy what went down. Like, well, listen, let me just explain. Tell that 81-year-old Marine what happened. Tell him.
Do you think I would
Tell him.
be
I want
choking
you.
you if
Tell
I
my
wasn't
mother.
certified?
The woman who has told me multiple times about her and my aunties throwing hot boiling grits on people for the shits and giggles and beating people with cast iron skillets. Tell him what happened.
I'm gonna have to call my connect to do a cover up if
What
I
for?
see like that
Okay,
happen.
like, we ain't got time. Again,
You come
which is
from
why
a family of saints.
I like soft play.
Yes.
Okay. Even
There's
if we
something
turn it
seriously
up to
wrong with
other
the women
things,
in my
it's
family.
A little softer for me.
Oh, soft.
No,
Nah.
just choke me a little bit. A lot of it.
Yo,
That sounds
I
horrible.
will be like, don't get me sex drunk. I'll just slap the shit out of you for like no reason.
Okay.
I'm just
Mm-hmm.
at this point we fighting a little bit.
Don't laugh.
I get
That's why he made that face.
I get
Will was having flashbacks. He was like, listen, she almost fucked me up. Hey, we was in it. I needed you to go deeper, harder. But you heard what the fuck I said. I'm going to punch you in your chest right now if you don't tighten it up, my nigga.
man.
Harder. That's how hard I mean.
Yeah.
All right, Nick.
I just want to feel the back of your dick in the front of my throat. That's all I'm talking about. From this end up this way.
The dismissive.
Yeah.
All right, nigga.
See?
And from somebody that say they can't take the 15 boober.
I
The
know
15
that's
Oh,
that's
nigga.
a different skill set, and I'm just
Totally.
I'm
Nah,
like a
nigga,
level
once you
3.
get
That's
going-
like a level 6.
Once you
I'll
get
leave
going,
that
get
friend.
it. Get it, go get
My
it.
voice does not do that. It's already deep on this. Shut the fuck up. No, it doesn't.
Once you get going, get the
I will throw my
15 boober.
fila at you. You better
Get it.
leave me alone.
Oh,
My
Deeper.
God. In
Deeper.
heaven.
I'm about to get my fila. You better stop it. You know, I just told you. I come from a long line of women who like to throw shit at people. You remember what
Oh.
happened to Philip when I was like,
My
listen,
God.
don't do it.
Not deep enough,
So
nigga.
I'm
I
gonna bring
don't
it
talk
back.
like that.
I'm gonna bring it back. Farren,
Uh-huh.
what
I can't stand you.
in your expertise would you say would be a good couple toy for someone to start off with? Like, you know, they trying to
Spice
come
it up a
out
little.
of the only missionary thing, and you know they learning that maybe they're not into the choking or the face fucking, but they want to get into something. You know, what would be a good introduction toy for them?
A little black pepper.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Some sex dice.
Hey, that's a nice,
Yeah.
Because
that's a nice little starter.
like what you would do if somebody wants to start working out, you don't just throw some weights at them. You teach them how to do like the body stuff, like things that they
Mhm.
do without adding all the extra weight. Keep it.
Mhm.
It's getting you moving. It's getting
When
you
you said
results
that-
without giving you
Mhm.
too much at one time. So some sex dice is just y'all using each other's bodies and doing what you wouldn't normally do because you're just doing
Right.
what these dice say. I'm
Perfect.
very into like or different I love games because I'm just a silly person and I like making serious things light. So
Mhm.
in doing that, it's like I have a card game called Drunk Desires. It's another little another one called never it's some couples card game, and I've been
Like
using
Never
it
Have I Ever?
on the podcast. It's like a never have I ever, but it's starting conversation. So it's like, oh,
Okay.
we've never had sex in public in the car or something like that.
Mhm.
And then you basically say like we haven't, but I would, and then your partner would respond with whether or not they would, and then you set that to
Mm.
the side as on your to-do list. And
Okay.
so
Ooh.
I like
so
that.
stuff like that
Right.
helps spice it up, help start conversations, and puts you
Mhm.
both in like a safe space. coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, when people try to spice it up, they haven't been vocal about what their interests. So
Yeah.
Very true.
that gets the conversation going.
Yep.
Because I'm
Yeah, that
also
goes.
in the in the midst of all my other kinks and shit, I'm also a sapiosexual. I like conversation. So it's like I want to be able to connect on a level. So I need to be able to hold a conversation with you. Cause I will
Right.
literally like I found out a hood dude I used to talk to, like he was an avid reader. I'm like, take me now. Like you say less. You know, I don't need any other words. Like you've actually read all of this and you can like quote things and flip to pages and show me like direction. Oh yes, come on. Like,
We can do this right now. You was getting a ponytail hold already. Like, hold on.
yes.
Okay.
Come on, you smart thug nigga.
Okay, you smart thug nigga. So the fact that I had a pair of sex dice at 13, and that kind of like threw me. That's why I was
Yeah.
covering my face because I was trying not to laugh. That just explained a lot to me for me.
Yeah.
In that
We'll
moment.
unpack that in our
So,
later sessions. That's all right.
Oh, girl, I was about to get into
You know where to
it now.
send your
I'm like,
copay.
okay, what we learned about ourselves. Let's get into it.
I'm like,
Des, you feel like exploring and being vulnerable and tell us what you learned about you?
Well, it just made me realize, like, because something that a friend of mine from high school said was like, you've been wanting a sex room since you was like 12. And I was like, oh my God. And then I just realized that I had sex dice at 13. What 13-year-old should have had sex dice? And, you know,
It's a
just
different
things like,
conversation.
I've been, maybe I have been a deviant. I don't know. Who knows? Whatever.
And we all are.
I
We
wouldn't say
all
deviant.
are.
I would just say more connected and attuned to things, and you know. But deviant is a
Come
harsh
on.
word to be thrown
You
out
better
there
use
for
that
that shit.
certificate.
I'm a
You better
deviant.
use that certificate. I'm a
Right.
deviant.
We know you've been a hoe since you was the way back. Okay, and we accept
Listen.
that. We
Deviant
support
and
you.
whores.
Wow, that's how you feel.
All of us. Deviant and
Listen,
whores.
I'm a deviant.
Fine.
Shit, I'm a deviant whore, okay?
Yo.
I almost spit this water out. Wow.
Oh my God. All right. Well, I think that's a great place to go ahead and move our way into.
Well, hold
the
on. Before we
fuckery.
do, while we still kind of in the intro
yeah.
section,
Mhm.
I would like to ask Farren, when is the secret menu coming?
Oh.
Yo. Again, we're pitching it. I'm trying to find sponsors because I want it done. I have a very particular vision for it. I've been scouting studio locations because of the vibe we're going for, but then it's also because of what we're planning to do and what we won't bend on. We got to be sure about the platform we're going to put it on because we think YouTube might kick us off. So
wait. So what? So wait.
Okay.
Tell us more.
Oh.
What exactly is?
okay. So
Yeah.
we want to go down a list of because I have taken a BDSM and a kink test because I was just interested on my own because I knew I was a deviant. So it was like, how much so? I wanted somebody to ask me all the right questions. So I took a test, got my results, blah, blah, blah. Fast forward like 2 years, I end up linking with Dom, who's actually, he's more Dom, but also a switch. And learned that so am I. And so I've been learning just a lot of things and trying a lot of things with that person. And in that, I was talking to Kanisha, and she's like, I don't know anything. So we started talking about the test, and we come up with this idea of going through the different levels, the different kinks, I guess the subcategories, everything, but under BDSM and kink, and actively trying them and learning more about them.
Okay.
in studio with someone who is already in that realm doing that,
And can really help you do it the
to
right way so you get the real experience. Okay.
and keeping consent and
Mm-hmm.
knowing, like, me with my sore ass throat, learning how to actually use your voice and say,
Yes.
your
Mm-hmm.
hard stops, your soft stops, all those things. Keep that folded into everything, but
Mm-hmm.
actually demonstrating these things. No nudity. We ain't trying to fuck or nothing, because a lot of this stuff is doesn't require you to be nude. It's
You're
not
right.
necessarily sexual. It can be done in a non-sexual way. So it can, to do that. So that is the
Mm.
idea. So we have the backing. I have a producer that's helping with it. It's just a matter of location and scheduling and scheduling. And I really want a sponsor to link to it. And so I've been in a few meetings, more than a
Mm-hmm.
few meetings with different companies trying to pull together exactly what I want. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So,
I
I
love
can't wait for
that.
We
that.
but
gonna be on the lookout
it
for it.
is coming.
Right.
It's definitely at the forefront because I'm so fucking excited about that project.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
It sounds like a labor of love, but again, you're going to help a lot of people who one don't know where to go to ask these
mm,
questions. They don't know anybody because they probably don't feel safe that they can ask those questions because they might be belittled or there's so much shame and guilt and other horrible shit we attach to sex and relationships and having those conversations. You're going to really provide people that space
yeah.
to do some of that inner work to get them there and then actually be able to see this is what it looks like in a healthy dynamic versus some nigga I found on Instagram who said he was a dime and was gonna show me the way, and now
Right.
I'm all fucked
Like,
up. So I
Right.
definitely
Right.
appreciate the platform because
because
we've seen what happens when it goes
it
wrong.
wasn't until I linked up with this person that I realized that I had a sexual attraction to robots. I just thought,
Okay.
like, oh, like, I just really like these movies, Iron Man, RoboCop,
Transformers and stuff.
Transformers. Yeah, I'm thinking I just
Mm-hmm.
really like these movies, not realizing, no, you horny as hell. And not connecting. And
Mm.
real like, and then
Mm-hmm.
once I sat back and realized how I was looking at these bodies, I was like,
So is that it? Is it the shape? Is it the fact that they're robots, so their endurance is never ending? Like, what is it about the robots specifically?
you know,
Because I'm thinking endurance. I'm thinking they can make new attachments right then and there. They can figure some shit out. Like,
you
you know
know
what I
what?
mean? Like,
It's not even that, because
go gadget, 30-inch dick. You know what I mean? You can do all types of stuff.
it's the form, it's
30
the
inches.
stature. Like, I also have yeah, I probably should call it an obsession with, like, the football player build. I like the big shoulder,
Okay.
big arms, the
Mm-hmm.
kind of that Johnny Bravo, but also respecting leg.
Gotcha.
I love a good leg.
Ooh, can't
But
skip
yeah,
leg day, fellas.
I like
Yes.
that.
All right, penis people, don't skip leg day.
Okay.
I love that build. And so robots are usually, like, built like that. Like the
And
Bumblebee,
yeah.
RoboCop was probably my first robot love.
Mm.
Yeah, and I can.
Does
I
Terminator
love
count?
it.
I guess Terminator is a robot too, right?
Yeah.
But
Um,
he had like
he was
regular
more of
skin
an
though.
android. I never.
Oh
Okay,
wow.
you're
So
right.
you're so wait. So your so your kink with this actually like
The
separates that.
metal and stuff.
Yeah,
The metal versus
metal. Like, I
wow.
legit been like, oh my god, I would love to just climb like a bumblebee statue or something. Like, it's just the smooth. Oh my god, another one I absolutely love. Fucking Age of Ultron.
Yeah.
Ultron. Fucking Ultron.
Wow.
Oh,
Even the
Ultron.
voice, but his
Huh.
voice. I like the sound of like
It's
their steps,
Mhm.
the way
mhm.
hearing RoboCop walk, his gears
Right.
Yeah.
turning,
Yeah. The.
it all.
Huh.
Uh,
It does it for you. Hey,
uh,
It said, "Oh, huh."
yo,
That I just learned
it's a whole.
something very new.
I love
Okay.
it. I love right,
Wow.
right.
Well, I mean, when they rise up and take over, I guess you're gonna be all right. They gonna keep you around.
Listen.
I'll have your robot baby.
Farren gonna be out
They said
here.
Farren ain't going nowhere.
Oh God, I can't with you. Shut up, Will.
Out here talking about something. My man, my machine. My man, my machine.
My
Right.
man, my man. My robot.
That's a good robot, Savannah.
Ooh, I don't think that's what they meant by
not-
Tinker Tailor
shit,
Soldier
Will.
Spy. I don't think that's what they meant. Oh Lord, I can't stand y'all.
My robot.
But that's good to know that.
It is good to know.
That's good to know that secret menu though is on the way
Secret
and that is
menu.
coming.
Will, not Will. Will drop the link to the BDSM quiz for people in the episode description so they can take it for themselves, so that they can also. So when they see secret menu, they can also be like, "Ooh, I'm really into this,"
Ooh.
and they can key in
Mhm.
and stuff like that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I mean, and
which
then
is over, but yeah.
people who are even questioning those things, because I know some people who are like they like acting kind of cat-like and stuff like that. I think Tayomi talked about it when she was on More to the Story. You know, she always, even as a little girl, used to pretend to be a cat. And so it's people who are into stuff like that and want to
pet
know,
play.
like, where do I start? How do I even get into that? Or just making it like, this is right here in front of you. This is a black woman just like you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's my jam, but I've never tried it, and I'm willing to try it. And
Right.
since you questioning, I'll try it for you, friend. Like,
Right.
tell you what I think.
I love that.
I actually I went to Pride yesterday, and I almost bought a tail and ears
Oh,
because
the
I was
ears.
like, I've never done it. I've never even dressed like I've done a unicorn tail butt plug, but I've never actually just walked around with a tail and some ears and being cognizant of it and saying like, how does it make me feel? Does this make me feel sexier? Does it make me feel playful? What do I feel? I don't know. So I still need
and some stuff you don't know till you know.
Yeah.
Right.
And so I'm actually literally stacking up these experiences because I want them to be genuine and I want them to be new for me for when I do Secret Menu.
Gotcha.
I love that.
I can't wait.
Well, y'all
I'm
heard it
excited.
here. Make
Waiting,
sure you're
waiting.
listening to- Right, we waiting, but we will be waiting with breath, ready for it for Secret Menu. Yeah. I'm like,
Help you out while you wait there. So we can make that happen.
So
Nigga, switch the topic.